May we ask that everyone please remain standing for the singing of our national anthem.
Welcome to Northbridge High School's 2026 senior class. Before we begin, I would like to ask everyone to take a moment to silence any cell phones or electronic devices so that we can fully enjoy and celebrate our special evening together. Thank you. On behalf of the students, faculty, and staff of Northbridge High School, it is my honor to welcome all of our families, friends, community members, and distinguished guests to this year's senior class night. I would also like to extend a special welcome to our superintendent of schools, Ms. McKinstry. Tonight is one of the most meaningful traditions in the school community. It is an opportunity to recognize the accomplishments, dedication, and perseverance of the members of the class of 2026. Throughout the evening, we will celebrate achievements in academics, athletics, the arts, leadership, community service, and many other areas that help define this remarkable class. You'll hear from faculty members, administrators, scholarship sponsors, and community representatives who have come together tonight to honor our seniors through awards, scholarships, certificates, and special recognitions. Each award presented tonight represents not only an achievement, but also the hard work, determination, and character that our students have demonstrated throughout their years here at Northbridge High School. We are incredibly grateful to the individuals, families, businesses, and organizations that make these scholarships and awards possible. Their generosity reflects a deep commitment to supporting the future aspirations of our students, and we sincerely thank them for the opportunities that they have provided. This evening, we'll also recognize our highest academic achievers. We'd like to start by congratulating our valedictorian, Vini Patel, and our salutatorian, Ellery Manning. Along with all our students that have distinguished themselves through exceptional academic performance, their accomplishments represent years of commitment, resilience, and a dedication to excellence. I would also personally like to recognize our assistant principal, Mr. Eric Tracy, and our dean of students, Mr. Jason Stein. Their leadership, guidance, and unwavering support of our students, helping them navigate the challenges and success of high school. And they've created positive relationships that they've built with students and families and have strengthened our school community in countless ways. My thanks are also extended to our guidance department, our department leaders, teachers, counselors, support staff, and every member of the Northbridge High School team. Together, they have challenged, encouraged, and supported the class of 2026 as they prepare for the opportunities that await them beyond graduation. A special thank you goes out to the class of 2026 advisors, Mr. Mazzoni and Mr. Kozik, whose dedication and countless hours of work have helped create many of the memories that have defined the class's high school experience. From organizing events and activities to providing support behind the scenes, their efforts have left a lasting impact on many of our seniors. Finally, I would like to offer my sincere appreciation to Ms. Lori Suzienko. The success of tonight's celebration is due in large part to her extraordinary attention to detail, organization, and commitment to our students. For months now, Lori has coordinated scholarships, communicated with donors and presenters, managed logistics, and ensured that every aspect of this evening comes together seamlessly. Her work often takes place behind the scenes, but its impact is felt by everyone in this room. And on behalf of the entire Northbridge High School community, Lori, I say thank you. Tonight is a celebration of achievement, but it's also a celebration of possibility. The class of 2026 has already accomplished so much, and we look forward to seeing all that they will achieve in the years ahead. And at this time, it is my pleasure to introduce the class of 2026 treasurer, who will offer our opening remarks. Ladies and gentlemen, Ms. Leticia Silva.
Good evening and welcome to the Northbridge High School class of 2026 class night. Tonight, we are gathered to celebrate and recognize the accomplishments, dedication, and hard work of the members of the class of 2026. We are honored to be joined by our families, friends, faculty, staff, administrators, scholarship sponsors, and community members. Your support, encouragement, and belief in us have played an important role in helping us reach this milestone. We thank you for being here to share in this special evening. Class night is a time to recognize excellence in many forms. Throughout the evening, we will celebrate academic achievement, leadership, athletics, the arts, community service, and the many other contributions that we have enriched our school and community. We will also have the privilege of recognizing students who have earned local scholarships and awards. These honors reflect not only the accomplishments of our classmates, but also the generosity of the organizations, businesses, and individuals who continue to invest in the future of Northbridge. As we prepare to take the next steps in our journeys, tonight serves as an opportunity to reflect on how far we have come and to express our gratitude to those who have helped us along the way. Thank you all for joining us as we celebrate the Northbridge High School class of 2026.
And now we will begin the awards portion of our presentation. Presenting for the Heather Ann Kismarek Memorial Scholarship, Ms. Ann Woodrow.
Hello, class of 2026, teachers, parents, and friends. My name is Ann Woodrow, and I am here today with my dear friend Patricia Rodriguez to present our 21st annual Heather Ann Kismarek Memorial Scholarship, given in honor of my daughter Heather, who died in a tragic car accident at the age of 16 in 2005. Heather was a vibrant, enthusiastic young lady with a contagious smile and is missed dearly by all who knew her. Heather was a member of the Northbridge High School, the Northbridge Girl Scouts, the Slovak Catholic Souls, and St. Patrick's Church. As a Girl Scout, Heather was always ready to lend a helping hand to anyone in need. She was also a Northbridge High School honor student, active in track and field events, sports, drama, singing, and dancing. And most of all, she was an active volunteer in her community. Did you notice the weeping cherry tree and Girl Scout bench honored to Heather, placed in the Ronald Safer Memorial Park? Blossomed with white and pink beautiful flowers this year during the week of April 15th. When you drive by that beautiful tree, we ask you, please remember Heather and drive safely and wear your seatbelts. This is not only to students, but to parents and teachers as well. As the police remind us daily, please buckle up, click it or ticket, and click it, don't risk it, it can save your life. Also, don't speed, text or drive, and drink and drive. Safety is a choice, let's make the right one. Let's save lives, arrive alive, stop the texts, and stop the wrecks. Keep your mind on the road, not on the phone. In giving this scholarship, my family hopes to bring attention to the importance of driving safely so that every new driver understands how every decision they make when they get behind the wheel may not only affect them, but everyone around them. With this continued education, our hope is that no other family member or no other family will know what it is like to lose a loved one this way. Remember, driving is a privilege, and it comes with great responsibility. Life has no spare, so please drive with care and learn to become a considerate driver. Today, we would like to award our Heather Yankees Memorial Scholarship to two recipients, Nadia Kalika and Owen Pollock.
On behalf of the Northbridge Youth Basketball Association, I'd like to call up Pamela Melanson and Jamie Flower.
Good evening. We would like to first start off by saying congratulations to the class of 2026. My name is Pam Melanson and this is Jamie Flower. We are here tonight on behalf of the Northbridge Youth Basketball Association. Each year, the NYBA awards scholarships to former players who have made a lasting impact on our program by giving back to the next generation of athletes. These individuals have generously volunteered their time by assisting at youth clinics, participating in game days, and/or supporting our annual 3v3 tournament fundraiser. Tonight, we would like to recognize and thank two outstanding student athletes for serving as positive role models for our young players in our program. Through your leadership, encouragement, and dedication, you have helped inspire a love of basketball while demonstrating the importance of teamwork, sportsmanship, and the community involvement. It is our honor to present the 2026 NYBA scholarships to Marcus McLeod and Kate Leonard.
Now presenting for Unibank are MJ Sharma and Kristen Stewart.
Good evening, everyone. My name is MJ Sharma, and I'm the branch manager at Unibank Whitehall office. I'm honored to be here tonight on behalf of Unibank to recognize an outstanding student
Representing the Robert A. Parker Scholarship is alumni Lenny Smith.
Good evening. My name is Lenny Smith, and 25 years ago, I was the first recipient of the Robert A. Parker Memorial Scholarship. For me, this scholarship was more than a dollar amount on a check. It was a way for me to tell people I received a football scholarship, despite UMass Amherst, my alma mater, most definitely having 0.0% interest in me playing. Although, given the current state of UMass football, I think anyone in this building could be playing for them next year. Kidding aside, being the first in my family to go to college, receiving this award was a motivating vote of confidence to stay the course, that I should keep being me, work hard, be humble, maintain grit, have a team mentality, and help others. In case you're all wondering, I did go on to complete my undergrad at UMass and my master's degree at the Iceberg School of Management at UMass Amherst. And as it was 25 years ago tonight, it is equally an honor and privilege to be invited here to present this year's recipient. This scholarship in memory of Robert A. Parker is presented annually to a Northbridge High School football player who best exemplifies the qualities Bob admired most: high character, integrity, sportsmanship, compassion, high regard for team approach, and an unwavering commitment to his teammates, one who gives more than he receives, never seeking attention. And I've spoken with the Parker family, and I can assure you here tonight, this year's recipient most definitely embodies those qualities. He's someone the coaching staff enjoyed coaching me around probably more than he knew. Someone who's well-mannered, tempered, someone whose work ethic helped him succeed on the field, and that same dedication undoubtedly will serve him well in the college classroom. It is my honor to present the 25th annual Robert A. Parker Memorial Scholarship to Braden Tracy.
Presenting for the Northbridge Youth Soccer Association, Ms. Kirsten Strazula.
Hi. I'm so excited for this opportunity to stand for the class of 2026. Thank you to Lori Sazeka for this opportunity to be up here kind of squeezing in at the last minute. You don't see me in the flyer, so if I happen to get upset up here, I will deny all of it. I know I promised her that I would be brief, but now that I'm up here, I kind of feel like I should settle in. Honestly, I just truly, on behalf of myself and my family, I want to thank the entire graduating class of 2026 for having such a profound influence on our son and for leaving your mark on our Rams family. Best wishes to all of you and whatever your next steps may be. Northbridge Youth Soccer has been serving our local youth for over 3 decades, offering an opportunity to learn and love the game of soccer and so much more. We are very proud to be offering scholarships this year to members of the class of 2026 that were not only a part of our Northbridge Youth Soccer family, but also made the most out of what Northbridge Youth Soccer had to offer. Full disclosure, I was not allowed to vote this year as my son was one of the applicants. However, I am very proud of the choices that the board made. I would like to start with our 2 female recipients. Not only did I have an opportunity to watch these ladies grow with our youth soccer program, I also had the pleasure of coaching them here, both on the NHS varsity team. They joined Northbridge Youth Soccer at the U5 level and continue to represent our Rams values and standards. We know your time with Northbridge Youth Soccer helped to shape the student athletes you have become. We wish you the best of luck at Westfield State and University of South Florida, Kelsey Tucker and Natalie Fowler. Okay, top to becoming captains of our NHS varsity team that drove to the Final Four this season, from being the kid, here we go, being the kid who wouldn't wear a penny, to the most aggressive pre-game hype man you've ever seen, the athlete who tore his ACL and came back to be the heart of his team. I've had a front row seat for over a decade, coaching and watching these two grow. During their opportunities with NYSA, maturing into young men who have embodied a joy for competition, a love for their teammates and the sport of soccer. Quinnipiac in Alabama, they will be lucky to have both of you, Tyler Shazula and Trevor Rosen.
Ms. Jenna Stanley and Ms. Larissa Flannery presenting our Northbridge Teachers Association Scholarship.
Good evening, everybody. As co-presidents of the Northbridge Teachers Association, it is both an honor and a privilege to present two $500 scholarships to two outstanding students this evening. Each year, the NTA awards a scholarship to two deserving individuals, one student who is a child of an NTA member, and one graduating senior from Northbridge High School, both of whom are pursuing careers in education or related fields. This year, both recipients happen to be Northbridge High School students who proudly exemplify the motto of a true Ram. Our first recipient shared with us that her 5th grade teacher, Katie Jenkins, had a profound impact on her life, both teaching her the importance of perseverance, self-confidence. Mrs. Jenkins showed her that it only takes one person to make a meaningful difference in someone's life. As she pursues a career in nursing, she plans to carry on these lessons with her and apply them in the care and compassion she provides to others. This fall, she will attend Endicott College to pursue a degree in nursing. The Northbridge Teachers Association is proud to award our first scholarship to Danielle Schrabbett. Our second recipient has distinguished himself as both an outstanding athlete and a leader on and off the field. Through his dedication to serving others, he has spent the past year mentoring students at Northbridge Elementary School as part of our mentorship program. This fall, he will attend Assumption University, where he will continue to build upon the leadership, character, and commitment that has defined his high school career. It is our pleasure to award our second scholarship this evening to Joel LaChapelle.
Our next scholarship is from the Northbridge Police Association. The recipient is Kelsey Tucker.
Trip Kit Scholarship provided by the Travel Institute is presented by Carla Smith.
Good evening. Congratulations, class of 2026. My name is Carla Smith, and I'm from the Travel Institute. I have the privilege of presenting a special scholarship on behalf of my organization here. The Travel Institute, for those who don't know, is a nonprofit dedicated organization committed to educating, training, and certifying travel professionals. Recently, I came across a college commitment announcement from a member of this graduating class who was pursuing a degree in tourism and hospitality. Seeing a student choose a path in the travel industry was both exciting and inspiring, and I wanted to do something for the industry myself. So in award a full scholarship to our certificate program, that can be done online or in print. The new to the industry program is valued at $600. So please join me in congratulating Keith and Pump.
Presenters, thank you for all your support for our senior class. Please feel free to stay if you wish, or exit if you need. At this time, I would like to recognize 2 members of our graduating class who are committed to serving our great nation, receiving red, white, and blue cords in recognition of military enlistment. Please come up Saxton Osborne Zona, who's joining the Massachusetts Army National Guard. And Sean Ryan Sprott, who's joining the U.S. Navy. No Sean tonight. At this time, I'd like to call up Mr. Kozik to present the Class of 2026 Officers Awards.
It is a pleasure to be standing here tonight to present scholarships to the officers of the class of 2026. While it is only a small token of appreciation, we hope that you all understand how invaluable you have all been these last 4 years, making our class one of the most successful in the history of Northbridge High School. Mr. Mazzoni and I thank you dearly for all of your commitment, hard work, and passion. We will truly miss collaborating with you in our morning meetings, but it gives us extreme comfort to know that you will be the leaders that our society needs.
The first person we would like to award a scholarship to has gone above and beyond in his duties and has demonstrated fierce loyalty to his peers. Your class president, Caleb Smith. This person never shies away from a task, but she always approaches every challenge with the best attitude. Your Vice President, Kate Levin. This person served both as our historian and our diligent note taker. She also spearheaded your Great Gatsby themed prom committee, your secretary and valedictorian, Rita Patel. This person has been your financial advisor, updating our class on the amazing job you all did fundraising and the signer of the checks. Your treasurer, Leticia Silva. This person served first as our secretary before moving over to her true passion, keeping close track of all the 4 of the last 4 years. Thank you for your perspective. Your class historian, Lorelei Drummond. And last, but certainly not least, she has captured the most wonderful moments over the last 4 years. Your class photographer, Callie Telepon.
I now invite up Ms. Molly O'Brien to present the Student Council Award.
This year's Student Council Award is presented to a student for her outstanding leadership, dedication, and commitment to our school community. As student council president, this student has consistently demonstrated responsibility, initiative, and a genuine desire to make a positive impact. Through her hard work, organization, and ability to bring people together, she has helped make our school a better place for all students. Congratulations, Lorelei Drapo, on this graduation.
Our athletic awards are next and will be presented by Athletic Director, Mr. James Letters.
Good evening, Northbridge Public School Administration, faculty, staff, class of 2026, family, and friends. It is my pleasure on behalf of our awesome athletic trainer, Bella Foster, and I to present our 4 athletic department awards. The first award is the SAMATA, the Central Massachusetts Athletic Directors Association Award. This award is earned by a senior student athlete who embodies the spirit of an interscholastic athlete while positively representing the school and the community. The first award goes to a young woman who is the epitome of what we want our Rams student athletes to be. Fiercely competitive, respectful to opponents and officials, talented on and off the playing field, and more importantly, a great human being who puts others and the team above self. She leads by example, is a role model to the younger players, is coachable, and advocates for her teams. This year's SAMATA Girls Award goes to Kate Leonard. Next, this young man who served as a captain in all 3 of his sports, served his teams in any and all roles and capacities and positions he was asked. Not someone that is loud and boisterous, but one who does his job quietly and does it well, and someone who puts the team first and yet finds themselves in positions to make the big shots and the big plays, like the one against Shepherd Hill in the Clark tournament. This year's SAMATA Boys Award winner, Antonio Delfonso. The next awards are presented to student athletes who excelled athletically in their careers at Northbridge High School and named after people who made a profound impact here at Northbridge. The Karen Taylor Memorial Award is named after a class of 1982 graduate and 1995 Hall of Fame inductee for her athletic prowess in field hockey, basketball, softball. This year's recipient has been a 3-sport star for the Rams and a 2-sport captain. She graduates having accumulated 11 varsity letters, 5 in field hockey, 1 in basketball, and 5 in lacrosse. She will leave Northbridge High School with her name in the record books. This year's recipient, Ellie Schulberg. The David Sipatowski Memorial Award is named after a Northbridge High School graduate, class of 1974, a 3-sport star in football, basketball, and baseball, where he was teammates and friends with Mr. Wallen and Coach D. This athlete has amassed 13 varsity letters, 5 in soccer, 4 in indoor track, and 4 in baseball. A multiple-time and multiple-season Swivel and CMAC All-Star and member of the 4x100 relay team that holds the school record. This year's recipient, J.P. Bolden. Thank you to the class of 2026 for your dedication, commitment, and love of Northbridge Rams athletics. Good luck in your future endeavors. Carry yourselves with honor and integrity, and know that you're always welcome back here. Go Rams.
On behalf of our music department, Ms. Amanda Howland will present our local and national music awards.
The Lou Lombardi Music Scholarship was created in 1977 to honor an outstanding
It was created with the approval of Helen Souza Albert and Priscilla Souza, daughters of the famous composer and band minister. Northbridge High School started awarding this honor to students in 1975. This student has been the face of the NHS Color Guard for many years. As a trumpet player, she has always been dedicated to the band program and brings a light and leadership that makes each day worthwhile. She'll be greatly missed in the musical department since Kaylee and Palmer. The Director's Award for Band honors outstanding members who are junior and senior high school band. Northbridge High School started awarding this honor to students in 2011. This student was always positive throughout each and every rehearsal, even when challenged with music that was a true reach by every definition of the word. This student greeted each challenge with a smile and a can-do attitude and a lot of practice. Their positivity was contagious throughout the entire section and ensemble as a whole. The recipient of this award is Charlie Brooks. The Director's Award, just kidding, that's one initiative. The Louis Armstrong Jazz Award was inaugurated in 1974 with the consent of his widow shortly after the great jazz artist died in 1971. It honors the outstanding jazz musician at each high school. Northbridge High School started awarding this honor to students in 1980. This student, again, was a participant in every single music offering, jazz band being one of the many ensembles that he enhanced with his musicality, goal-oriented mindset, and leadership. This student took it upon himself to continuously show up prepared for each rehearsal and was oftentimes the voice of motivation for his peers. The Louis Armstrong Jazz Award goes to Liz Jardine. The last two awards are both choral awards, the Fred Boring Award for Chorus and the National School Choral Award. Fred Boring was one of the leading choral directors of the 20th century. He composed and arranged music in his choral group, the Pennsylvanians, and spread the popularity of singing. We recently added his name to the Director's Award for Chorus with the endorsement of his widow, Virginia. The Fred Boring Director's Award for Chorus recognizes the talent and enthusiasm of outstanding choral members. Northbridge High School started awarding this honor to students in 2014. The National School Choral Award is the highest honor for high school choral performers. It recognizes the dedication and musical achievement of the top choral students. Northbridge High School started awarding this honor to students in 1976. And this year, the recipient of the Fred Warren and the National School Choral Award goes to someone who is the pillar of the vocal performance program. She has been part of the choir during all 4 years of high school and has held an officer position in Triumph, a leadership position in choir, and this year she even directed the elementary school choir. It's been an honor to work with her, and I'm proud to present the Fred Boring and National School Choral Awards to Olivia Schmidt.
Recognition of students who have earned the state seal of biliteracy will be presented by Mr. Scott Sponsor.
The Massachusetts State Seal by Literacy recognizes high school graduates who attain high functional and academic levels of proficiency in English and another language. These students earn passing scores on tests that assess their skills in reading, writing, speaking, and understanding both languages. By recognizing students who earn the seal, our vision is to help them recognize the value of their academic success and see the tangible benefits of being bilingual. This year we have 4 students who were awarded the seal of biliteracy. These are Davy De Silva, Daily Reyes Fuentes, Ana Olivia Silva Garcia. And Luis Silva Garcia.
At this time, Ms. Amy McKinstry will present both the state and local superintendent awards, as well as a scholarship in memory of her late father.
Good evening. It is with great pleasure that I award the 2025-2026 Massachusetts Association School Superintendent Certificate of Excellence Award to a senior who has shown distinction in the pursuit of excellence during his or her high school career. This young man has demonstrated diligence and dedication in all aspects of his high school experience. He is an excellent student, a positive role model to his peers, a strong advocate for the success of the schools in the town, and a good and respectful human. He is highly motivated, collaborative, and has been an avid participant in many leadership roles, and has made his voice, as well as those of his classmates, heard throughout his high school tenure. I have also had the unique privilege of working directly with him on my student advisory council and as the student representative to the school committee. So it is my honor and privilege to present this award tonight to Caleb Smith. I am proud to present the 2026 Northbridge Superintendent's Award for Academic Excellence to a Northbridge High School senior who has shown distinction in the pursuit of excellence during his or her high school career. This young woman is an excellent student and an incredible athlete. She is highly involved in the school community, and she managed all of this while working part-time. She's extremely ambitious and will be majoring in neuroscience in college. I am sure she has a bright future ahead, and the Northbridge Public Schools are so proud to have been part of your success. Congratulations on your accomplishments, and best of luck in the years to come. Kylie Grzoulis. The next two awards are the Worcester County Superintendent's Association Scholar Awards. These awards are given to high school seniors who have distinguished themselves in the pursuit of excellence during their high school careers. The criteria are top 5% of three-year cumulative average, top 5% of ranking class, and personal recommendation of staff with the final decision made by the school district superintendent. Students across the state who received this award were recognized at a luncheon at Holy Cross with other outstanding scholars from each district in March of this year, accompanied by their principals and superintendents. This year's WCSA awards went to two individuals who are not only outstanding students, but they both stepped out of their comfort zones to help the entire school community this year by taking on advisor positions for the music programs at the elementary school that are typically filled by staff members, and they crushed it. They are both outstanding musicians and performers, and they are also highly regarded by their teachers and peers. I couldn't have chosen two kinder, more mature, or more ambitious individuals to receive these awards, and I have no doubt that an amazing journey has yet to begin for them. Congratulations, Aiden Holcomb and Olivia Chamanko. So I have one new award this year, the Superintendent's Unsung Hero Award. This year's Unsung Hero Award goes to a student whose impact often happened behind the scenes, but was essential to some important projects for me. Despite my constantly changing schedule and frequent meeting reschedules, she remained organized, flexible, and consistently one step ahead of me. While balancing an impressive number of commitments of her own, she helped keep our video projects moving forward, communicated clearly, and made sure important details never slipped through the cracks. Her professionalism, reliability, and organizational skills are remarkable, not just for a student, but by any standard.
She demonstrates a level of communication, initiative, and responsibility that many adults strive to achieve. Her contributions may not always have been in the spotlight, but they were very important to my work, and I am so appreciative. So I am proud to recognize her as this year's unsung hero, Nina McKelvey. 4 years and 8 weeks ago, I lost my father, Dan McKinstry, after a courageous 2-year battle with ALS, also known as Lou Gehrig's disease. ALS is a devastating illness that gradually robs a person of the ability to move, speak, eat, and eventually breathe. There is currently no cure, but today I don't want to focus on the disease, I want to focus on the man. My father was a Vietnam veteran who proudly served in the Air Force. After his military service, he spent most of his career working for Verizon until his retirement in 2004. He was a scratch golfer, a lifelong runner, and someone who took tremendous pride in caring for his yard. More importantly, he was a devoted father and the kind of grandfather every child deserves, present, patient, and endlessly loving. One of the qualities I admired most about my dad was his generosity. Even during the final years of his life, when he was living on a very limited income and facing unimaginable challenges, he faithfully donated each month to St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. He never stopped looking for ways to help others, even when he was the one who needed the help. When he passed away, he left what little he had to my sister and me. The amount itself was not significant, but the lesson behind it was priceless. My father believed that what matters most is not how much you have, but what you do with it. He taught us that kindness, generosity, and service to others are among the most meaningful legacies a person can leave behind. That is why this scholarship exists. It is my way of honoring a man whose life was defined not by what he accumulated, but what he gave. Through this scholarship, I hope to carry forward the values he lived every day and to invest in a young person whose hard work, character, and potential reflect the same spirit, perseverance, and generosity that my father embodied. So this year, the Daniel McKinstry $1,000 scholarship is awarded to Ms. Kate Leonard.
The NHS Department Awards presented by the NHS Department Chairs. These awards are provided by the Arthur Fletcher Whitney Memorial Scholarship Fund, funded by UNIVAC. We begin with the Math Department Award presented by Ms. Jenna Smith.
This year, the Math Department Award is going to Brendan Ritchie. And now I'd like to call up Mrs. Amber Lunston for the English Award.
Art Award goes to Sophia Smith. And the Health and Wellness Award goes to Kevin DeMuzio.
The Northbridge High School community provides an educational experience committed to high expectations and diverse learning opportunities for all students. In doing so, we hold our students accountable to certain core values and beliefs enshrined in the acronym RAMS. R, resilient RAMs persevere through difficulties. The senior student who most demonstrated resilience is Tatum Stanovich. A, adaptable RAMs are able to change and adjust. A senior student who exhibits adaptability is Haley Cullen. M, mindful RAMs are self-aware and fully present. A senior student who practices mindfulness is Grace Hayden. S, supportive RAMs are empathetic and collaborative. A senior student who exhibits empathy and demonstrated collaboration is Giselle Morissette. Ronald Safer is a former principal who took great pride in helping students reach their fullest potential. The Ronald Safer Most Improved Student Award goes to Addison Crothers. One more. The next one, retired principal William K. Bishop Scholarship goes to Addison Crothers. I will not do this justice, but good morning, Northbridge Rams. Our Voice of NHS award goes to Nina McKellen.
Now former Southern Worcester County League principals provide a scholarship to a senior of choice. This is the final year of this award. This is also the only award that I, as a principal, get to choose myself. I made this decision months ago during the cultural night we had here for Freedom Day. We had one student that went out of her way to learn dances from cultures and was brave enough to set foot on stage exhibit those dances for total strangers. I'd like to present this award to Ms. Giselle Morissette. The remaining scholarships and awards will be presented alphabetically by student. Jason Bull, the Arthur Fletcher Whiten Scholarship, sponsored by UNIVAC. Olivia Chulanabon, the Arthur Fletcher Whiten Scholarship sponsored by Unibank and the Kenneth Baker Memorial Scholarship. Danielle Travis, the Dennis E. McCowan Memorial Scholarship. Lorelei Drapo, the Arthur Fletcher Whiten Scholarship sponsored by Unite. Reed Jukavich, the Northbridge Athletic Booster Scholarship. Natalie Fassel, the Arthur Fletcher Whiten Scholarship sponsored by Unibank, the Northbridge Athletic Booster Club Scholarship, the Northbridge Youth Soccer Association Scholarship, and the Nichols Leadership Scholarship. Kylie Rizulis, the Thomas L. Pryor, Joseph A. LaFleur Memorial, the Bolton Family Scholarship, and the Michael Poulos Memorial Scholarship. Grace Hayden, the Northbridge Athletic Booster Club Scholarship, and the Nichols Leadership Academy Scholarship. Sonia Hastings, the Janet Stewart Scholarship, and the Marcelin Karagosian Memorial Scholarship. Jacob Henning, the Michael Poulos Memorial Scholarship. Aiden Holcomb, the Milford Federal Bank Scholarship, and the Northbridge Music Booster Scholarship. Joel LaChapelle, the Northbridge Athletic Booster Club Scholarship. Kathleen Leonard, the Northbridge Athletic Booster Club Scholarship, the Daniel McKinstry Memorial Scholarship, and the Nichols Leadership Academy Scholarship. Marcus McLeod, the Kenneth Baker Memorial Scholarship, and the Northbridge Athletic Booster Club Scholarship. Ellery Manning for the Nichols Leadership Academy. Evelyn Marrero, the Bolton Family Scholarship. Sienna Mastriani, the Arthur Fletcher Whiten Scholarship sponsored by Unibank, and the Nichols Leadership Academy. John Mazzarelli, the Northbridge Athletic Booster Club Scholarship. Max Mazzarelli, the Northbridge Athletic Booster Club Scholarship. Nina McElrick, the Bernice T. Plant Scholarship, the Zoltan Zalowski Scholarship, and the Sarah Drawley Scholarship. Scholarship. Vinny Patel, the Nichols Leadership Academy. Smith Patel, the Dennis E. McCallum Memorial Scholarship. Owen Pollard, the Arthur Fletcher White Scholarship sponsored by Unibank and the Northbridge Athletic Booster Club Scholarship. Brendan Ritchie, the Arthur Fletcher White Scholarship sponsored by Unibank, the Northbridge Athletic Booster Club Scholarship, and the Nichols Leadership Academy. Trevor Roden, the Arthur Fletcher White Scholarship sponsored by Unibank, the Northbridge Athletic Booster Club Scholarship, the James M. Rice Memorial Scholarship, and the Northbridge Youth Soccer Association. Adriana Roby, the Raymond H. Rondo Scholarship. Logan Sansone, the Ronald P. Safer Memorial Scholarship. Ellie Schofer, Nichols Leadership Academy. Taylor Smith, Nichols Leadership Academy. Sophia Smith, the Edward L. Riley Scholarship and the Nichols Leadership Academy. Tyler Strazula, the Northbridge Youth Soccer Association. Kaylee Telepov, Yvette Manish Scholarship and Nichols Leadership Academy. Braden Tracy, the Northbridge Athletic Boosters Club Scholarship and the Robert A. Parker Scholarship. Kelsey Tucker, the Northbridge Athletic Booster Club Scholarship, the Northbridge Youth Soccer Association, and Northbridge Police Association Scholarship.
The John and Abigail Adams Scholarship covers tuition for up to 8 semesters at Massachusetts public state colleges and universities. To qualify, students must score at the advanced and proficient levels on the 10th grade MCAS, rank in the top 25% of their high school district, and maintain a 3.0 college GPA. When I call your name, please stand to be recognized. Families and friends, I would appreciate it if you could hold your applause until I've read the last name. Thank you. Jason J.P. Bullock, Jr. Olivia Chamagalan, Daniel Chavez, Jeffrey Doyle, Jr., Lorelei Drapo, Reed Kevitz, Natalie Fastel, Tegan Flannery, Seth Gary, Alexandra Goodrow, Kylie Grzoulis, Sonia Hastings, Saskia Hilditch, Aiden Holcomb, Penelope Hout, Navadia Korvika, Kathleen Leonard, Ellery Manning, Sienna Mastriani, Giselle Morissette, Emma Osterman, Vivi Patel, Owen Pollack, Trevor Rodman, Ellie Schofer, Jordan Shore, Leticia Silva, Sophia Smith, Taden Stanovich, Tyler Struzula, Keely Zerlag, Callie Tabaqua, and Nicholas Thomas.
We've come to the portion of our program tonight where we begin to recognize students for their academic achievements with awards and tassels. The class marshal is elected by members of the graduating class. The class marshal leads the class at all senior week events with traditional 1886 baton. The class of 2026 class marshal is Jason J.P. Bolton. The salutatorian is a student that is ranked second in their graduating class. Class of 2026 salutatorian is Ellery Manning. The valedictorian is ranked first in the class. Class of 2026 valedictorian is Vidi Patel. Bronze N, established in 1991, recognized outstanding academic achievement for graduating seniors who have earned 105 credits of A- to B- with none lower than C-. Students will receive a Bronze N and a Bronze Tassel. This year's recipients are Kevin DeMuzio, Nathan Faulkner, Jacoby Gallerani, Alexander Goodrow, Joel LaChapelle, Marcus McLeod, Logan Sansone, Brady Tracy. The Silver N, established in 1984, recognized outstanding academic achievement for graduating seniors who have earned 115 credits between A- and B- and none lower than C-. Students will receive a Silver N and a Silver Tassel. This year's recipients are Jason J.P. Bolden, Jr., Paulina Ponsalava, Addison Carruthers, Luke Davis, Reed Jukevitz, Grace Hayden, Stacia Hilditch. Penelope Haupt. Nadia Kovica. Long Lee. Isa Malik. John Mazzarelli. Maxwell Mazzarelli. Nina McElrath. Owen Pollock. Brandon Ritchie. Trevor Roman. Adriana Roby. Jake Rogers. Leticia Silva. Caleb Smith. Sophia Smith. Taden Stanovich. Tyler Strazula. The gold medal, established in 1895, is the highest academic honor given by Northbridge High School to a member of the graduating class. It was first awarded in 1897 to Joseph E. Clark. A student must have earned 105 credits of A- or above with no grade lower than a B-. Students will receive a gold medal at graduation and a gold tassel tonight. This year's recipients are Olivia Shimanovo, Danielle Shabazz, Lorelai Droppo, Natalie Fassel, Kyle Brazulis, Kylie Brazulis, Sonia Hastings, Aiden Holcomb, Ellery Manning, Evelyn Marrero, Giselle Morissette, Emma Osterman, Vinny Patel, Kaylee Zerlak, Callie Tebelbaum. Congratulations to all of you on your impressive academic successes. At this time, I'd like to call the yearbook advisor, Ms. Minnie Poulin, to the podium for the dedication of the class of 2026 yearbook.
alum of Northbridge High School, he decided to pursue a teaching career after being inspired by his first physical education teacher in Northbridge. Through his years in Northbridge, he's been a starting quarterback of the Northbridge football team, a physical education teacher for 36 years, an athletic director for 16 years, a softball coach for 17 years, a football assistant coach for 6 years, and culminating his career as the Rams football head coach for 15 years. He has had the pleasure of coaching his daughter, his 3 sons, and 5 grandkids, as well as one of his sons serving as his assistant coach for the last 25 years. His dedication, passion, and leadership as an educator and coach have shaped generations of student athletes, teaching lessons that extend far beyond the game itself. A legendary career concludes with the title of the winningest high school football coach in Massachusetts history, with 411 wins, 10 state championships, his 400th win occurring on his dad's 100th birthday, his parents, ages 97 and 101, attending his final games, and thousands of incredible memories to last a lifetime. Always surrounded by his kids, grandkids, and great-grandkids, we hope he enjoys his retirement. He will receive a personalized yearbook upon delivery. Please join me in congratulating Coach Kenneth Lashkow, a.k.a. Coach Lash, once a Ram, always a Ram, on being the recipient of this year's yearbook dedication.
This was quite a surprise. I hope all of you, especially the students out there, realize how important these years have been, because this great honor just happened. No one plans something like that, but I have always taken a lot of pride in Northbridge High School. You may not realize this, but I graduated with the 100th graduating class from Northbridge High School. So this is 160. But I just love the maroon and white. You might not realize this, but I have a 50 Dodge pickup truck and the license plate says Rams FB. Thank you very much, I appreciate this.
First up is historian Lorelei Draper.
Hello, class of 2026. Before anything, I want to personally congratulate my peers for making it this far. Furthermore, I'm super excited for tonight to be able to witness some amazing people claim their awards for all their hard work, dedication, sweat, and I'm sure many tears put into the work handed in and created by this year's graduating class. For those of you who don't know, I'm Lorelei Draper, and I'm the class historian. You might recognize my face from sports, volunteering around town, and my personal favorite, student council president. Thank you, fellow classmates, for participating in morning meeting activators with a forced smile on your faces every time. I appreciate you all. I was given the task of writing a speech about our class's history, what we have done, the impact that we have made, and the hearts that we have touched along the way. How I'm able to possibly fit that into one small speech is beyond me, but here's my best effort. As many of you know, as freshmen, we walked into school with signs on our backs that said, "Hey, we're the worst class ever, get ready." There are stories told about the class of 2026, and we became the scary nightmare tales that were told around the campfire that tend to make people shudder in fear. I truthfully believe that even from the beginning of our journey, we proved them wrong. We became the class that could study hard and pass a test, but also have fun while doing it. The class that made you wonder, but produced and put forth enthusiasm almost every time. On top of that, and very quickly, our grades showed that we dominated in athletics. This year's senior class is going to retire with a 4-year undefeated record for a homecoming tug of war, which is a very big deal. The women of this class also earned back-to-back powder puff titles. Aside from that, we have also statistically overpowered all others in gym class badminton and Chicago ball. And I'm not biased, it's a fact, look it up. On a more real note, sports teams have consistently thrived with our seniors on their teams, whether it was playoffs for soccer and baseball, or both Final Four appearances last fall season. Being able to witness the growth, as well as actively being a part of it as the years went by, defines that legacy. It makes you feel a little bad for how the teams are being left. However, nobody accomplishes the athletic achievements they do without coaching staff and the rest of the athletic department. So not only do I believe Northbridge athletics will pick back up, but I also believe it's truthful in saying that there could be a time again when your outdoor track team picks up 10 CMAC All-Stars. Your cheer team grows as loud and as prideful as it was this year. And Northbridge varsity football Rams beat Uxbridge Spartans in the Thanksgiving Day game again. Not only that, but clubs and extracurriculars like chorus, robotics, DECA, student council, best buddies, drama, and more have continued throughout the year to give back to the school in all of their unique and creative ways. Some of the main voices of these clubs, arts, and extra activities might be moving on, but we are leaving an impact so big that the groups won't shrink in interest. I find it a huge honor to walk in the presence of greats who have reached state recognition with their voices and divergent ways of thinking. I've never seen a group of people so connected with people of all cultures and differences than our class. Seeing that has not only encouraged, but changed our community for the better. This class has celebrated customs and society and showed with strength and dignity what it means to be around. This year, as expected, I think our class grew together more than anything. Nobody said it out loud, but I think a big voice in our head said, this is it, so grow together and enjoy the moments jointly. At the very beginning of the school year, we had our senior sunrise. Nobody expected so many people to show up. We played games, listened to music, and enjoyed food together. After this came every last that we would experience as a class. Last first day of school pictures that all of our family posted on Facebook. Last homecoming, Friday night lights, and prom. And yet, every single last that we encountered was worth the while, fun, and met with immense thankfulness. So as I list for you all the great things we have done, and I share with the rest here tonight, all the huge accomplishments your students have made throughout the year, I hope you acknowledge the growth that has been made in friendships, education, and most importantly, individuals within themselves. Additionally, I hope you all have someone to go home to and have someone say they're proud of you. But in case you don't, I want to say that I am proud of you all, and I'm beyond eager to see all the amazing things that you do after high school. Lastly, and while I'm given the time, I want to thank and acknowledge the people that got us and me to this point today. The most respect to all staff and family that has passed. Their impact shaped and molded our high school journey, and although not here, their presence is felt and appreciated. I also want to thank teachers and staff who could be mentors, friends, role models, and a kind heart to look to. I want to thank my friends, and more specifically, my group of 3 uncles, a boyfriend, and 2 bridesmaids. I'm beyond lucky to have people like you all in my corner, and there for me in the future. I'm also going to thank my grandmothers for showing up to everything and more, and any other family members that have given me any ounce of support. Lastly, the man, the myth, the legend, my father. My built-in best friend of a sister, and the dazzling woman from whom I received my name in my life's blood, not Lorelai Gilmore, but my mom, Sarah Dropout. I love you all with the fullest heart. Congratulations, class of 2026, and spend the rest of senior week enjoying and celebrating yourselves safely and to the fullest. Thank you.
Now for special acknowledgements and thank yous from the class officers.
Next, we would like to convey our appreciation to our guidance counselors, Ms. Hubble, Ms. Green, and Mr. Katz. Thank you for always making us a priority and helping us feel supported throughout our high school careers. Thank you for answering our endless questions about schedules, college, password changes, and our futures. This next phase in our lives would not be possible without you.
We would like to now thank our class advisors, Mr. Mazzoni and Mr. Rizzo. Thank you for taking time out of your already busy schedules to plan events, organize fundraisers, attend morning meetings, and for helping to plan all of our senior events that made this year so special. We truly could not have done it without you. We would also like to give a thank you to Mr. LeMay, who served as our class advisor our freshman and sophomore year.
Next up, we would like to give a big thank you to our administrators, Dr. Connery, Mr. Tracy, and Mr. Ryan, for your leadership and devotion to your students. On top of that, thank you to our secretaries, Mrs. Zanga and Mrs. Bradley, and Mr. Spinner for making sure our school days stay organized and everything runs smoothly. Our school will not be the same without you. Our next thank you goes to our athletic director, Mr. Rogers. You have made such a big impact on students' lives in and out of our athletic endeavors. Thank you for always believing in us and pushing your athletes to perform to the best of their abilities. You have made an everlasting impact on not only our athletics, but our lives off the field and the field. We would also like to thank our new athletic trainer, Ms. Foster, for everything that you do. Your commitment and dedication to your positions do not go unnoticed.
Our next thank you goes to Ms. Stanley. Thank you for all of your hard work behind the scenes to make graduation such a memorable night for all of us. We know how much time and effort goes into seating arrangements, rehearsals, and keeping an eye on the little things so all the other big important pieces can be done. Thank you for giving us all the opportunity to enjoy all the special experiences and moments. We are beyond grateful.
And of course, we cannot forget about our parents, grandparents, aunts, uncles, older siblings, and any other family or friends whose efforts have never wavered to get us to this point. Without the constant rides, packed lunches, words of encouragement, and endless love and support from all of you, we would not be walking across this stage, and we are grateful to have you in our lives.
Good evening. I would like to call Mr. Mazzoni to come quickly to show them a quick token of our appreciation. Congratulations once again to everyone, and thank you for joining us tonight to celebrate the historic achievements of the class of 2026. Your support, dedication, and encouragement have helped us reach these accomplishments. We forever owe you a debt of gratitude for the sacrifices you've made to reach these milestones. Have a great rest of your evening. Drive safe. We look forward to welcoming you back this Friday at 6 p.m. for commencement. Thank you and God bless.
Salute.